Hi. Yes, I know it's been a while. I kind of want to address that, but today we are back with episode 8 of the Minecraft Survival Let's Play. As you can see, I have a Santa hat on my head. It is the festive season, and I know I did miss uploading for a long time, but that is because I've been away and I've had work and I've been going out, and in between all that, I have had zero time to do any recording. But off camera, just before I left, I actually did a little bit of exploring through the desert. Just behind me, in a couple hundred blocks down that way, that where our base is at, just in front of me, I found a village. That's right, I found a village in Minecraft. Now this is going to be very, very useful for us. Of course, we've got our iron golem, we've got our bell. I haven't actually explored in here yet, so I don't know what's kind of happening in here. What we can do is we can check out what's happening in the blacksmith. Ooh, iron chestplate, iron ingots, apples. Cool. I don't really need any of that stuff because, look at that. And look, you can see my Christmas hat in a bit more detail. Now, I'm honestly not sure I have a Christmas hat on, but I'm not complaining. It looks very swaggy. Look at the pom-pom on top. Okay, it's nighttime, so we're not going to get much use out of this village, but what we want to do is see if we can get carrots. Boom, we can get carrots. We can start growing carrots. Now the goal with this, what I'm going to do with this village, is I need to get emeralds, because currently I cannot trade / lock in trades with my villager. I still don't have a name for it. And it's just chilling in its own house, and yeah. Even though I did get the mending trade, I didn't manage to lock it in because I couldn't find any emeralds in time, and we did lose it. So unfortunately, we're going to have to cycle through and find mending again. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and hang out in this village and see if I can get a couple emeralds just so I can lock that trade in. And I can actually gather these hay bales and just get some extra wheat. That's going to be very useful. So in today's episode, we are probably going to do a bit of trading. Oh gosh, stay away from me, sir. We're going to be doing a bit of trading. Going to get our first trading advancements. We'll see what we can do with this village. But for now, I think I'm actually going to have to head back and get some more supplies because I was not expecting to find this village. So I am definitely not prepared. And I also need to sleep. Alright, so we've made a home. I just become aware of our food situation. It's not entirely stable, if I'm going to be completely honest. So I'm going to have to probably work on a more reliable food system. But it's probably only going to end up breeding more cows. Most of this is actually ready to be harvested. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take out one of these potatoes and chuck a carrot in because I kind of want to grow some carrots. What we can also do is we can start baking potatoes because we are going to get a bit of overflow here, and that is going to be actually quite a reliable and good food source. So we can use that. So for now, I've actually just come back to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple logs from those trees and make a fletching table so I can turn one of the villages in the villages over there into a fletcher and see if I can trade sticks for emeralds, which is probably my best bet right now. Otherwise, I could maybe get a farmer that could trade potatoes or something, but don't really have enough potatoes for that. So yeah, my best plan is probably the fletcher idea there. Now, I'm just gonna sleep. Alright, it is time for me to go and harvest this wood down here. Preferably not get blown up by a creeper. Alright, so I got a bit of wood, but I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to wait for nighttime to come again. I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to head over to the village because I think we're going to run out of time if we do run over there today. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get sorted with this fletching table, and what you're going to need for a fletching table is basically just 2 flint and 4 planks. And I do have flint. There we go. I almost thought I didn't have flint there, so it could have been pretty scary. What you want to do is you just want to chuck like 4 planks like that, kind of crafting table, and 2 flint on top, and you have a fletching table. That is exactly what we want for us to go trading with a fletcher. And this is basically just so we can get those juicy emeralds to trade with our nameless villager, which, by the way, some pretty good name recommendations, but still haven't decided on one. So I'm gonna need more comments down below on what we should name our in there. It's genderless. Doesn't have a name. It could be anything. I'm still deciding. Best comment will probably be able to decide. Alright, so commenting basically. Can also do with the remaining hours of my day is breed up these cows and harvest all of these crops in here. Gonna feed you guys, lovely doubly. Let's get the cow army going. I am passionate about my cow armies. They really do sustain me. I get a lot of leather. I get a lot of meat. Jeez, I almost forgot the word for meat just then. Oh gosh. I think that's enough breeding for now. They're gonna go too crazy otherwise. I'm not gonna cull any off because exponential growth. Yeah. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna get our first honeycomb of the world. A honeycomb from beehives by using a shear on the hive, and you basically just right click on it, and there you go. You get your honeycomb. You actually get 3 in one shear, and every single time you get 3 honeycomb. And together you can create honeycomb blocks, which can be a building block if you know how to use it properly. So for now, I'm just gonna go around and harvest all of this, even though some of it's not fully grown. That's just such is life, unfortunately. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, so the sun is setting on our lovely little garden out the back here, and it is almost time for me to sleep. So once I've slept, I'm just going to make my way over to the village. What a sight. I'm very happy with all of this. It's amazing to me. Don't know what's happened to the smoke though. That's gone. That's not supposed to be gone. It's a fresh day and we are ready to go. Let's do this. Alright, so I've got my wood, I've got my fletching table. Let's go. So the plan is to just bring back a bunch of emeralds for our boy. Sorry, it's not our boy. It's genderless. Let's just call it a scallywag. Genderless. We'll go with scallywag. For now. It's just the temporary kind of a term that we're gonna use to refer to the scallywag, the villager. Alright, so what we're actually gonna have to do here is we're going to have to break some workstation. Oh, hang on. Maybe we won't. This guy needs a profession. Oh, there it is. Sir, come and become a fletcher. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is our opportunity to get emeralds. I'm going to turn a bunch of this into emerald planks. Sorry. I'm just going to turn all of this into sticks. Like so, and let's start trading. Okay. Go. And we've got 13 emeralds already, and the water deal advancement. The particles. These particles around the villager means that it's kind of upgrading. So when I go in here, there will be more trades, and I can now trade 26 flint for 1 emerald, which is not the greatest deal, but hey, I can do it, and I can spend 2 emeralds to get a bow. Hey, that's not too bad. That is not too bad if you ask me. Now, I'm going to attempt to make more sticks, and basically we're just gonna exhaust this guy until he can no longer trade, which is probably going to be quite soon, so I've got to be quite careful and conservative with this. Okay, we've got 29 emeralds and he has actually run out of trades for today, and on top of that he's given us a 1 stick discount. How generous is that? Right? It's crazy. A 1 emerald discount on the bow, so we can probably get a bow for 1 emerald if we desired. Although I'm not sure I really need a bow for 1 emerald right now. Sir, I'm sorry. Over there we've got some baby villagers. We've got a nitwit. They're not the greatest things ever, but nitwits, part of Minecraft. We have to respect it. Hello, my baby children. You are going to grow up to be something quite useful, I'm sure. But for some weird reason, this village has 2 bells. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to steal one of these. I'm going to steal this one here, because you cannot craft bells, and I need a bell because I'm a hoarder and I like to collect stuff like that. So, what kind of stuff are you trading? 1 emerald for 6 bread and 22 carrots for 1 emerald. Okay, so farmer traders are going to be very, very useful for emerald farm. We can get an automatic villager breeder and an emerald farm in one. So basically what it will do is it'll create a carrot farm, and we can trade the carrots with the farmer villagers, and they'll give us emeralds. So it's essentially free carrots, free emeralds. It's a good setup, but we will be needing a few more villagers for that one. I'm gonna come over here and check out how this guy's doing. Maybe his trades have refreshed, and yeah, his trades have refreshed. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna make a couple more sticks here, and bang, bang, and that's all I can do for now. Let's keep trading. Let's get all the emeralds. Yes, please, sir. Very, very nice of you. And he's run out again. Okay, so it's usually only refreshed once in a day, and then that you cannot trade after that. So this guy is probably not going to be letting me trade sticks for emeralds now, but he may have some other options down here. So see, we can get string for emeralds. This is going to be fantastic if we can get a string farm up and going. And the other thing about villager trading is you get a lot of experience. So a couple of observant people may have recognized that I was actually on level 37 before I started trading. And now, after just getting 45 emeralds and trading all those sticks, I'm now level 39. It's kind of crazy, and it was the reason why villagers were kind of broken before they updated it and stopped the fact that you could actually just get infinite amounts of emeralds and experience just by playing with villagers all day. And it was kind of broken, so they had to fix it and put a limit on the trades and fix the prices of stuff, so you cannot actually get more books than what you're putting in, which is how the trade worked. It was a librarian glitch. I'm not actually sure if it was a glitch or intentional and just turned out that it was actually just abused. I'm pretty sure it was the latter actually, but yeah, they fixed it now, so you cannot actually profit that much from villagers anymore. But they are still a great source of emeralds and experience. So for now, I'm heading back with my emeralds and a bell. That is all I have achieved, and 2 levels, I guess you could say. So what we are going to try and do is we're going to try and get our Scallywag some good trades, hopefully some mending trades as well, because I really want to get mending on these pickaxes. I do not want those to break. And then hopefully we can actually go hunting for some netherite and upgrade these, because that would be quite fantastic. I'd also love to get efficiency 5 on both of these. 5 and mending, just the ultimate pickaxe. It seriously is. As soon as we get that and netherite on top of that, we never have to worry about a pickaxe upgrade ever again, unless we're stupid and somehow break the pickaxe because we're mining for something for too long. Hopefully it hasn't happened before. Alright, so for now I'm just going to pop the bell there because I don't really know where else to put it, and let's see what we can get from our Scallywag in here. Right, so, sir, I would like you to give me something quite nice, thank you. No, not the Curse of Vanishing. This is going to take a while, so I will probably cut to when I have mending available. Okay, I think we've only got like 1 or 2 breaks in this. 1, oh no, please be mending. Ugh. Fine, I'm making another axe. I'll be back. You're not done. You are not done. Coming back for more, Scallywag. You move a muscle. You move in and get mending for me. That would be fantastic. That is mending. But it's also 6 emeralds. That is not the cheapest mending you can get. I know you can get mending for 10 emeralds. So, I'm actually going to have to keep grinding. I don't want to spend all these emeralds on just a couple mending books. I want to be able to get mending for 1 emerald. That is what I'm aiming for. Alright, so it looks like we did get a mending book, and it's not 1 emerald, but it is 2. And you know what? I think 2 is actually going to cut the mustard for now, because we do have 45 emeralds, and this is probably enough to get mending for all the tools that we actually need. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to grab a bunch of these, and that'll probably sort us for a long time. So thank you very much, Mr. Sorry, gender neutral Scallywag. That is very kind of you. And now we can actually trade books for emeralds, so this is actually going to be a good emerald source, a good source of emeralds as well. And we've got a looting 3 enchantment as well. This is, you are actually quite good, sir. Thank you very much for that. You're very considerate. Alright, so with our mending books, we can actually stash these away in a special chest that we are going to allocate to enchantment stuff and probably potions and all that jazz. So for now, I'm just going to chuck all the mending in here, and the emeralds, of course, because I really have space in here for emeralds. I put all of this precious ore here, and I really kind of want this in the enchanting slash trading chest, which is probably going to be dedicated to this. So the plan is now to just sleep, and then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do a bit more enchanting. I'm going to make some diamond stuff. I'm going to enchant it because I've got the levels, and then I'm going to put mending on probably the pickaxes and maybe some other stuff if I get some good things. So I think what I'm going to have to do is make a full set of diamond armor, and I'm probably going to get an advancement for this. It's going to be a pretty fancy advancement. So there's the full set of armor, and if we press E, we're going to get cover me with diamonds. Fantastic. So I'm going to need to slowly enchant all of these. I'm going to have to probably cycle through that, get the enchantments that I actually want on there, and then we will be good. But for now, I also want to make a diamond sword. So let's see what kind of enchantments we can get. So sharpness 3 on the diamond sword, that's not too bad. Unbreaking 3 on the helmet. Protection 3 on the chest plate. Protection 3 on the leggings. And fire protection on the boots. Those are all pretty bad actually. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create an axe as well, and see if we can get maybe an efficiency or unbreaking enchantment on that. Yep, that's pretty good. I think I'm going to go for the axe enchantment there, just because I do use my axe a lot, and you know, I actually kind of use it a bit more than I do my sword when I'm taking stuff out. Unfortunately, it's only efficiency 4, so that is probably going to break at some point, but that's alright. Okay, so we got fire aspect 2 with the sword. Okay, interesting. And for the helmet, we've got protection 3. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for the unbreaking on the chest plate, because I really want to go for unbreaking on everything before I start looking at protection, and it kind of looks like these enchantments are pretty bad. I'm only getting 1, and it looks like I can get the protection 4 on the leggings. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we don't want Bane of Arthropods, so I'm going to go for that, and unfortunately it is only protection 4. Okay, well this is quite tragic, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. But, oh, there we go, we're getting some decent stuff here now. But I kind of just want protection on all of it, even though that is very nice, and we are just yet to enchant the helmet and the sword. Sharpness 4 on the sword. Okay, fantastic. Look, we're gonna work up to that then. That looks fantastic to me. All right, so chuck mending on these boys. I just grabbed a couple mending books, and we're gonna head down into our little furnace room and hit it up on the anvil. If we have an anvil. We do not have an anvil yet. Oh my goodness gracious me. What a ridiculous oversight on my part. Alright, well we need to actually make an anvil first. That would be a good idea. So what we're going to need is quite a bit of iron for this. I'm just going to grab 1 stack. I believe that's enough. It's just 3 blocks and 4 ingots. So it is quite expensive, but they are very, very useful. So there is an anvil, and we get the recipes unlocked for the anvil, even though I did just make it then, and probably just going to plonk it here for now because it's right next to enchanting, and you know, I think I'm gonna keep it like that. So chuck this onto our pickaxes, and at the same time we're actually going to name these pickaxes, because We cannot just have a diamond pickaxe and call it that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do creativity. That's my name. That's my new name for that. And this one, oh, I really don't know what I'm gonna do for this. I'm gonna do something creative again, of course. This one is gonna be like and comment on our 2 pickaxes. And since I don't really like asking people to subscribe, because I know some people just it kind of seems like I'm forcing you to. I don't want you guys to feel like I'm forcing you to. I want you guys to enjoy the experience and not feel pressed to do anything. And it's all entirely your decision to subscribe if you want to. And honestly, if you could, that would be fantastic, and I would really appreciate it, but I'm not expecting it. That is what I want to let you guys know. So, I'm probably just going to actually replace what I have currently with all of this jazzy stuff. I don't really need to worry about enchanting that one just yet. But, yeah, we can actually upgrade our tools, which is fantastic, and I'm going to probably throw all this on an armor stand, and maybe chuck the iron tools into this little miscellaneous chest for now, actually, along with the armor for now. Open up the inventory a bit more over here, and we should actually be able to finish the episode off right there. So, we did in this episode, I'm actually quite happy with. We managed to go and get some emeralds from a nearby village over there, from the Fletcher. We managed to bring them back and trade with our Scallywag to get mending books. Fantastic. We got a lot of levels from the trading as well. So I enchanted a bunch of diamond gear, and here we are with a new fully diamond setup minus a shovel. That is, we need to get onto that. That's 1 diamond. I don't think we can afford that. Yeah, we don't. No, that's too expensive, too steep. All right, guys. I'm just kidding. But anyway, guys, for watching. I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas. This is Mopie. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.